How many calories should you eat to lose weight? The answer might surprise you. The amount of calories you should eat to lose weight might not be what you think it is. That's because the number of calories required to maintain your weight differs from how many calories you need to lose weight and how many calories you need to gain muscle weight, and that all depends on your goals, body type, gender, and age. In fact, if you want to lose weight, eating more calories than your body needs can make it harder for you to drop pounds. What are calories and why do we need them? A calorie is a measure of the amount of energy in food. We need calories to provide fuel for our bodies and brains. However, we also need to be mindful about how many calories we take in during a day because too much caloric intake can lead to obesity. A caloric deficit is when your body uses more energy than it takes in, which can result in weight loss. To create this deficit, one must consume fewer calories than they burn over time. There are multiple ways to do this, by lowering caloric intake or increasing physical activity. Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, and fiber. The key word is burning fat. You will not be able to burn fat if your body lacks the energy it needs. To do this, we need carbohydrates and proteins. Carbs provide the glucose that is needed for the body to produce energy while proteins build and repair muscle tissue. We also need fats, but in moderation. Fats are an important part of our diet because they help with brain function and promote hormone production, among other things. It's important that you don't cut out too much or too little because it will affect your metabolism and could lead to unhealthy habits, like yo-yo dieting. Instead, try replacing high-calorie foods with more nutritious ones such as vegetables, lean meats, and whole grains. And remember, when trying to lose weight, you want to burn more calories than you consume, so even if your caloric intake decreases below what's required for your BMR, you should still continue to exercise regularly in order to keep the pounds off. Use a calorie calculator. A calorie calculator can be an excellent tool for tracking your calories and determining the number of calories you should be eating each day. This will allow you to see how your diet is affecting your weight loss and fat loss goals, as well as give you a better idea of what types of foods are best for your body. If you need help understanding the information on your calorie calculator, consult with a nutritionist or other health professional. A calorie calculator can also provide important information about where your body stores fat. Tracking this information may make it easier for you to identify which foods are causing problems with your fat storage. You may find that certain foods contain high levels of carbohydrates, while others have high amounts of protein. You can use this information to adjust your diet accordingly and decrease cravings for unhealthy carbs. In addition, some sources say that people who live in cold climates often have trouble losing weight because they spend more time indoors near sources of heat, like fireplaces or heating vents. These people would need to increase their caloric intake. Eat enough protein. Eating enough protein is key for weight loss. Protein has a positive effect on both your metabolism and your muscle mass, so it's important not to skimp on the protein. One of the most common mistakes people make when eating a healthy diet is that they don't get enough protein. This can lead to a host of problems, including weight gain or loss in muscle mass rather than fat mass. Getting enough protein can be difficult if you're trying to stay within a specific calorie range, but this isn't always necessary. For example, someone with an average activity level could consume anywhere from 25% to 35% of their daily calories from protein, or about 125 to 150 grams. If someone eats too much protein while still trying to stay within a specific calorie range, they may need to adjust how much carbohydrate and fat they're eating as well. There are plenty of high-protein foods out there: beans, nuts and nut butter, soybeans, tofu, the list goes on. To learn more about other food choices for weight loss, head over here. Cut out junk food and processed carbs. The first step to losing weight is cutting out junk food and processed carbs. This will not only eliminate the likelihood of overconsuming calories, but it also helps with lowering cholesterol and blood pressure levels. When choosing what types of carbs to consume, opt for complex carbs such as whole grains, beans, and vegetables. These are healthier alternatives that have a lower glycemic index and will keep your blood sugar levels stable without spiking them like processed sugars do. Protein is another key component in your diet and should be consumed at least 3 times per day in order to maintain muscle mass. Consuming protein throughout the day can help prevent hunger cravings that lead to overeating or binging on unhealthy snacks. Eating enough protein will also increase your metabolism, which in turn helps you burn more calories every day. It's important to stay hydrated when trying to lose weight too, so drink plenty of water throughout the day. Other tips include cooking foods instead of eating processed packaged foods, eating slowly and being mindful about portion sizes. Track your progress with pictures. This is optional. The best way to see how your body changes is by taking pictures of yourself. It's a great way to track your progress and stay motivated. You can also take pictures of your food and share them with friends or on social media so they can cheer you on too. If you don't have time for both, at least take one picture per week so that it will show just how much progress you are making. Once you've reached your goal weight and achieved the healthy lifestyle change, keep taking pictures to maintain the change. And if any pictures make you feel discouraged or disappointed in what you've accomplished, remember all the hard work that led up to this point. Start exercising. The final step, and arguably the most important, is to start exercising. Exercise burns fat and boosts your metabolism, helping you burn more calories even when you're not working out. With a little time and effort, losing weight can be as simple as eating less and moving more. So, yeah, drop a like and subscribe. I know this may not be enough, so watch one of these 2 videos next.